Maxwell Wind Farm.
Wind farm.
Say hello, Addie.
Hi. Or hello.
Some Iowa wind farm action. Very green here in Iowa.
Is it? It looks kind of brown, actually.
I meant energy-wise. Very green.
Yeah.
Say hello to Nebraska.
Hello.
Hello, Nebraska.
Hello, Nebraska.
It's day 2, and
Numero dos.
let's give us a little view here. We do have some trees out here.
We do. It's true.
I think they're mostly like windbreaks.
Now
So there's no hills.
yeah.
There's a lot of fields of cows and pastures and stuff.
Yeah.
No windmills like yesterday.
No wind farms. Sad, sad.
They haven't quite hipped up to the green energy groove out here, I guess.
Yeah. They could though, but
There's not as many
it's not
houses.
It's not
so
as windy, I have to say. My
Yeah.
driving has been considerably easier because of that. So, I'm okay with Nebraska so far.
it's easy to go through.
Yep.
Weather's kind of blah today.
That's
It's
okay.
still morning. It's not even noon yet. We've been going for like 150, 200 miles already.
Yeah. We are actually probably around 1/4 of our entire trip. So, 1/2 the way. Because we're at mile 600, and each leg is about 1,200 miles, so...
We're eking it towards Wyoming.
Yes.
And Wyoming is when we actually start going up. We've gone up about, I'd say 1,200, 1,300 feet so far.
Yep.
But we've got to get over the Rockies, so we're going to go way, way up.
And my ears are gonna pop.
Yeah, we'll probably update you guys then, so.
Till then,
Well, we're still in Nebraska.
nothing Nebraska.
Here's nothing and
There
nothing
is
and
more.
there's a sign. There's an overpass with a road that goes to nothing. And there's more
And
nothing.
More nothing.
All the way to the nothing over there. Oh, is that a building? There's one building. I'm looking around us and I can only see one single building as far as the eye can see.
You know, when people say that Nebraska, there's not much in Nebraska, I didn't really believe them. But I think this is pretty good evidence.
There's people, but just because they're on their way through on the highway, I've got 3G data coverage the entire way, but there's like no human beings out here other than the road.
Yeah.
It's just empty grasslands as far as the eye can see.
I just saw a flattened skunk.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
he got so bored he couldn't handle it anymore.
Had to travel across the road. Go across the street. Oh,
It's like we're
man.
coming into Sydney, in northern, southwest corner of Nebraska.
Yep.
We're getting close to the Wyoming border. Colorado should be
That way?
that direction. Over there somewhere. Yeah.
I think
Wow.
they planted bushes
It's
just to...
it's kind of cool here when you get hills, but there's really not that many that many hills out here. Oh gosh, it's kind of pretty. I mean, you can imagine how it would have been trying to roll around out here before there was roads and such. It would have just been an endless sea of nothingness as far as the eye could see.
It's very cool that the sky is so expansive here, though.
Alrighty, we'll update you guys here in a bit.
Yes.
So we just stopped in Pine Bluffs, Wyoming,
Yep.
right over the border, and you can see the Pine Bluffs there. Most
Bluffs,
appropriate
bluffs.
name for a town ever.
Correct. Bluffs filled with pine.
And I think that's the last hill we're gonna see for a while.
Yeah. Although I think we're supposed to be
Because
pretty
here's what
close.
it looks like in front of us.
Yeah.
The vast nothingness.
And we just had the best burgers in Wyoming ever.
Yeah, was it
Ricochet Cafe.
the world famous Ricochet Cafe in Pine Bluffs, Wyoming.
It was excellent.
What do you think your first proper crappy diner burger?
It was excellent. Best ever. Best ever. And it was super cheap too.
Was it?
Well, it was pretty good.
How much was it for those two burgers? Was it $15 for everything?
Yeah.
Got coffee too?
Yeah.
Diner coffee's great.
It is pretty darn good. Well, it was excellent burgers, excellent service. So if you guys are out this way, do check out the Ricochet Cafe.
It's an awful lot of train there.
Yeah. I think we're actually supposed to be close to Yellowstone too. So that's kind of cool.
Yellowstone's on the other side of the mountains, about 2 states away from us. So I don't know. I don't know how your math is doing there.
Well, I saw some signs for it, so.
Well, yeah, people on the way to Yellowstone would be on this road.
Yeah. Anyway, welcome to
Sorry for the shaky camera, but yeah, this road is kind of bumpy.
Yeah. Welcome to Wyoming.
All right, Wyoming. We're about to cross you, so we're gonna get to that. It's gonna take a while.
A while.
Yeah. I hope you brought reading material. I'm
reading the skies, Whisker.
Just gonna make you guys watch this for the next hour.
Reading the road and reading the skies.
All right, guys, we'll be back. All right, where are we?
We are 9 miles from Laramie.
Laramie. It looks like we're out of the endless fields. I see rocks and hillsides and
hills. It's beautiful.
Valleys and probably some canyons or something.
Yeah.
We just stopped to walk out on one of these mountain hill things, and oh my gosh, the smell here, it's amazing. All these pine trees, it smells so great. We're like 8,500 feet in altitude right now.
Yep.
My ears popped, so I know we're up into mountain territory.
Yep.
There's just sheer cliff faces of this red stone here, and you can't see the horizon because you're surrounded by mountains. We're just getting into this stuff, and we've got a lot of it to go through. Just getting into the Rocky Mountains, and I think we're coming up. Which town did you say?
Laramie.
And you said that was on the
Oregon Trail.
Oregon Trail. I don't think we had to ford a river.
No.
But
well, I guess in Nebraska you can consider, because we went over the Platts River a bajillion times.
We didn't ford it though. I mean,
no,
we just
we drove over it. You know, this is like those video games. Whoa!
So yeah, we're getting into interesting country. If you guys look up on that hill there, you can see snow. What's the date? It's like April the 11th?
Something like that.
One of those days, and there's snow up there still.
Well, it's weird,
so you know
it's
58 degrees outside and there's snow on the ground here.
Right, and it doesn't look like it's melting. It looks like it's just sitting there.
Frozen, and it's got enough dirt on it so that it's not going anywhere.
Right. So we thought we would take you through our first in the middle of the mountain or whatever pass, and
yeah, I've been to the Smoky Mountains, but I have not been to the Rocky Mountains. So this is a new one on me. I don't think you've been through the Rockies either, have you?
No, I haven't really been west of
Oh, we're
Minnesota.
dropping altitude. I can feel it. Oh, my ears. Oh, looks like we're going down into a valley. So
Yep.
I guess we'll check in with you guys later.
Ciao.
Bye. All right, we're about halfway through Wyoming, and
Yes.
there hasn't been any more interesting a little set of mountains that we were heading through has been done for a while.
Yeah.
We're cruising along at 7,000 feet, but everything's pretty flat where we are. There's some like big hills and mesa looking plateau stuff. We just went by Table Rock. We crossed the Continental Divide.
Yep.
I tried to pour water out the window to test
Test
the
the
Continental Divide, but we were going like 75 miles an hour, so I don't know. Maybe we'll check it on the way back.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, there's no houses out here. I mean, there's no buildings. The only thing that's out here is the road.
Yep. And you know
I mean, some of it doesn't even have power lines. I mean, look, there's no power lines, and you can't see any. There's a few like private things around this mine, but
is that a mine?
yeah,
Cool.
it's a mine,
Cool.
like surface mine thing. Yeah, it's just like, I mean, it just goes on and on. It's beautiful.
Yep.
It's great. It's just, I mean, it would be kind of nice to get across the state already and up to the mountains, because as gorgeous as all this scrub land is, I mean, there's not even any cows anymore to look at. It's like the cows don't even come this far out here.
Although you did see pronghorn.
I can't remember the last time I saw a house. Every building I see is like some sort of utility building for working on antennas and stuff.
Yep. And I think we found our road trip car buddies. I've seen the 2 cars in front of us
snowmobiles
quite a few times,
Yeah,
and I think we're settled into a pattern of understanding at this point.
So how long have we been recording here? 2 minutes? Going 75 miles an hour and still not a single building.
Yep. And the main problem too is that in front of that the jet ski or the snowmobile person is a highway patrol. So no one is going past him.
Everybody's going the speed
Everyone's
limit and have
staying
been for the entire state of Wyoming.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah.
Thanks, buddy.
Thanks.
It's so pretty out here, though. I mean, you can't complain. I mean, it's boring, but look at that view. And there's finally a building. There's some sort of a smoke tower, a smokestack out there. Way off in the distance.
Huh.
It's so pretty.
Warehouse 13.
You can't... Yeah, is that where Warehouse 13 is? Always wondered.
Most likely.
Very cool. So yeah, there's not many cell phone towers out here. We haven't been able to chat as much. Yeah. I'm actually going to publish today's video here as soon as I get connectivity again. And this will be where this week's video got published from, in the middle of this beautiful,
look the desolate
barren landscape in central Wyoming, central South Wyoming.
Civilization! It's a dirt road.
Wow. A road that's not the interstate. Alright, so we'll probably update you guys when we get to the other side of the state here.
Until then.
Bye.
Bye.
Surly Deep Well. Woo! Morning in Utah.
Morning. Ohio. Oh, there's a cow.
Yes, there's a cow.
That's
up there.
Yeah.
This is our hotel. It's morning. We're getting ready to leave Utah for California. We're in Colville, and we woke up to a mountain. Very nice.
And it was an excellent breakfast.
It's rocky.
Gotta love continental breakfasts.
So there's cows on the hill.
There's a little thing on the next to it too. Do you see that little one?
Something.
A little dog or a little cow? Maybe a little mini cow.
Alright, it's like 7 in the morning or something. Time for us to go. I'll update you guys from the road.
From the road.
Okay, so we're on the road. It's like 8:30 in the morning.
Well, technically 7:30 here in Mountain Time, but
snowy mountaintops in the distance.
yes.
So cool up there. I kind of want to pull over and go hiking, but it's cold out there. It's 40 degrees.
Yeah.
And we're at, let me take a look at my GPS here. We're at 6,000 feet.
Altitude. We're probably gonna be climbing because I can feel
Yeah,
the
we're
fire
gonna be climbing a great deal here in the near future. So you can see we're starting to get into the actual Rockies with the stereotypical snow-covered peaks up there.
It's beautiful.
It's April 12th, and yesterday we were in an area where it was 70 degrees, and there was snow on the ground.
Yep.
The snow banks.
Yep.
That was kind of strange.
Seems a bit more appropriate.
All right, we'll update you guys as things happen.
Ciao.
So we just drove through basically snow.
Yep.
It's snowing out there. I don't know if the camera's gonna pick it up, but out the window here, we're getting into snowy mountains covered in clouds.
Snow, and it's beautiful here. I think to date it's one of the more beautiful states that we've been through.
It's very large. It's like 9:20 in the morning, and we've gone through Salt Lake City and got
Woo, look at that.
mountains, and
Salt Lake. Great Salt Lake.
their lake has salt in it.
Yeah.
It's
And
the first time we've been able to see it because we've been so low
Yeah.
on the road. There's all these walls. Evidently, they don't want you to see their salt. I think they're a little bit self-conscious about their salt. Yeah, their salty lake.
Cities.
They're jealous. They're jealous of the Great Lakes. They call it the Great Salt Lake, but it's salty and like a big puddle of tears.
So I wonder if you can float in it.
It's very pretty though. It's got a strange color.
Yeah.
It's almost greenish looking.
Beauties. And then to our left, did you show them the left?
Yeah, there's a mountain
Massive
there.
mountains.
Yeah. Up there.
Absolutely beautiful. I think, yes, I still think that Utah is probably the best. Oh man, there's a view area.
She missed it.
I missed it. No. I'll see if maybe when we get to the salt flats, we'll be able to
Alright.
stop off. I can't believe it. Cannot believe it.
We will return with more updates.
More.
So I think we're a little bit like kind of past the salt lake, but we're sort of like there's water on that side of the road,
Yeah.
and there's water on that side of the road,
Yeah.
and there's all these old, I don't know if they're telegraph lines or whatever, but they're just trees
Kind of.
that have wires stretched between them. They're obviously not used anymore.
Some of them are even broken, so I don't know why they're still there. But
It's so hard to get a shot that's not bouncing around. I don't know.
welcome to the road trip.
It's kind of fun to drive in between two bodies of water with nothing on either side of you. But
Yeah.
yeah, there's spots where it's dried out and it's all salty on the ground. So I'm guessing these are salt marshy things.
Huh. Well, I'd get out, but I'm pretty happy going at 80 right now,
Yep.
where I'm at. So.
All right. We'll be back.
Yes, always.
I know it's not a, well, I guess in this case it would work either way, but we're in the salt flats. As you can see, there's absolutely nothing
Yeah.
as far as the eye can see. but it's raining on the Salt
Unfortunately.
Flats.
Yep. But if you ever visit, apparently on the sides of the Salt Flats, people leave messages written in little rocks.
Let's see if we can catch one. We're going pretty fast, but you see little piles of stone every so often, and they're actually messages.
The archaeologists call these messages to the nomadic tribes of tourists.
Touristians. There goes one.
Touristians.
So yeah, this is thrilling. We wanted to pull off and take some photos out here because, as you can see, the horizon, there isn't one. It just disappears off into nothing. But it's raining, so I can't really bring the camera gear out. I don't know. I think we're going to try to find a spot to pull over. Maybe we can take some pictures from the car with the windows down. We'll see. So anyway, that's the Salt Flats. If you've ever wondered what they look like live, I mean...
In rain.
Yeah. I don't know that it rains out here very often, but it's a whole lot of nothing. Alright, we'll check back in with you guys shortly.
Yep.
Nevada.
Welcome to Nevada. Nevada.
You're very boring. I mean, there's snow-covered peaks and all that, but it's,
Actually, it wasn't that boring.
everything's the same color here.
Yeah.
The snow up on the peaks is the only reprieve from the drab, olive drab color of everything.
Yeah. Well, welcome. We are, I don't know, I think we're 4 hours into this leg of the trip. And we lost one of our road trip buddies. He went off to get some gas, so farewell to him. Yeah. This is what we're driving through, and I think we're ready to be at State Bridge. We're ready to be in Rockland.
Got a lot of Nevada left to go, so don't get too excited.
Yeah, that's true.
We'll be in Rockland before dark, though. And we'll get set up in our hotel and all that.
Yep. Oh, there's a tunnel. There's a tunnel.
Ah, there is a tunnel.
Let me get into the right lane.
I guess I'll leave this on so you guys can go through the tunnel with us. That'll be fun.
The tunnel may be icy when flashing.
It's not flashing, so we don't get an icy tunnel.
Tunnels.
This is how she practices for doing her hellos.
I drive through a tunnel before each episode.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
That way she can get the O's long enough.
You didn't do it that time.
I know.
I was expecting you to do it that time, and you let me down.
I'm less than thrilled at the moment.
You let me down. What are we gonna do about that? You can tell that driving is taking a toll on Whiskey, even though I'm doing the driving.
Day 3.
Day 3. Alrighty. We will check in with you guys a little later.
Big mountains.
Big mountains.
Those have got some snow on the top.
Yeah. Till then,
I hope we get up into higher stuff up in the mountains soon. That'll be fun.
I think we will.
I like the mountain parts. I don't so much like the dusty scrubland stuff.
Wait till you get to the desert.
Yeah.
You'll be bored as everything.
Yeah. At least it'll be warm.
Remember, prison area, hitchhiking prohibited. Reassuring.
Okay. Well, check back in soon.
Bye-bye.
on the road to Reno.
Yep. We just passed.
Look, it's a flower store and casino.
Every gas station has at least one casino here, it seems.
It's weird.
When we
But
first-
oh my gosh, look, green. It's the first time I've seen green all day.
Yeah.
For serious, there has been no green. It is
what
green.
It must
Yeah, it
be
looks like some sort of a farm. Yeah, it's all in rows and stuff.
Huh.
I don't know, but it's green, and that's nice to see because, oh, I was getting kind of tired of drab.
Although you did enjoy, I think you enjoyed walking on it.
Yeah, I went out and wandered in the high desert for a while.
Yeah.
That was kind of fun.
And you saw a tumbleweed.
Yeah, it was
I have
just sitting
seen-
there though.
I've seen 3 passing the car, and Whisker has missed at all of them at
Yeah.
all times.
She's got me running the GPS and the chat room and the Twitter and the 2 cameras and all that. I keep missing the good stuff.
Like the tumbleweeds.
Yeah, exciting.
Dude, they are.
So we passed through the high desert.
Yeah. And
We got one more big stretch of mountains ahead.
I think so.
And then we'll come down onto the mountains into California. And the Parallax is in Rockland.
Yep. And I think we're probably going to be there around 4:30 California time, or 6:30 Central time. So
Yeah.
we shall see. In the meantime, I am tanning my arms, and it's great because now I don't feel so pasty anymore.
Okay, well, we'll check in with you guys once we get into something a little more interesting.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.
Still not quite to Reno.
No, not quite. But more
there.
interesting terrain. We are, I think we're still in Nevada.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've still seen casinos, and we've seen dust devils, and we've seen
Mirage.
mirages, and yeah. So now we're surrounded by these big old mountains that look kind of goldish. I like it.
It's starting to warm up. We got
Yep.
61 degrees at the moment.
Yep. We thought we would show you guys the amazing view because it's lovely. Check that out.
I don't know, a mountain would have to be pretty impressive at this point to get my attention because I've seen hundreds and hundreds of them today.
Yeah, I like them though. Like, and there's a road that goes to that one. Woo!
So we should be, I don't know, after Reno I think is Donner Pass, and that might get a little hairy, we'll see.
Ew,
I may have to cut off Addie's fingers and eat them or something.
Well, then I can't grip the steering wheel, and then what will you do? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. You'll get stuck in the mountains.
How about I hold this side of it and you hold that side of it?
No, gross.
Anyway, we'll be back.
See ya.
Is that an airplane?
Superman.
I think it's an airplane.
Superman.
So, this is
Reno.
not so lovely Reno.
Yep.
Still
Welcome.
kind of deserty.
Yep. And how long before we get to Donner Pass, do you say? Because I think
Oh.
we're going to do a special while we're there.
We'll get there.
Yeah.
We're at like 4,000 feet and we gotta climb up to it. I hear it's steep on this side, so we'll see what's up.
Okay. Sounds good. In the meantime, I hope city driving will not kill us.
First time we've seen buildings in so many hours we can't even remember.
It's not too bad.
We really haven't seen any buildings in Salt Lake City. I mean,
It's
other
not
than
like a
gas
big
stations.
city. Yeah. That's true. I think the nice thing about gas stations out here is that there's more than like 3 brands. There's like 10 different brands, which for better or for worse is you know, healthy competition.
All right, we're gonna get through town here, and then
In one piece, hopefully.
once we start climbing up those mountains there in the distance, we'll come back in here.
Yep. See you guys then.
Well, it was hot, like 60 degrees, and
Did I
there
just
was
talk about it
mirages and
warming up?
stuff, and now it's snowing,
And it's 40 degrees.
and it's 40 degrees, and it's just a couple minutes later.
Yeah.
We're working our way up to the pass.
Yeah.
We've got to be pretty close to it now, but our elevation isn't high enough.
And for those driving through Reno, be careful. It's a little hairy there, little scary to go through. But at least everybody uses their blinkers, which is fortunate. So anyway, wish us luck as we go through this segment of the road, because I'm a little nervous, and I'm encouraging my car to not slip and slide, you know.
There's a lot of trees here. It's very,
Look at that.
very pretty here.
Look at that. And we did cross into California, so welcome to California.
Oh,
Woohoo! But we
I've
are,
never been to California before, so
Neither
that's a
have
new
I.
one.
But we are in Nevada County. You know what that was? I thought it was a cloud, but it's actually like a Minecraft
Snow.
snow.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
There's also fog here, which is confusing things.
Right. I think the car in front of me is confused too. We were both taken a little aback. It's just, but it's
5,100, 5,200 feet. Yeah, 5,200 feet.
and we're going up.
Going up farther.
It's beautiful. Do you think Notch got his inspiration from this?
I don't know if the camera can see it, but it's just the mountains they're so high up that you can't see the tops of them without putting your head way down in the car and looking up. And it's all foggy and snowy too, so they're just sort of looming giants out there.
Yep. Whew. It's a big pipe.
Time to play the driving game.
It's like
I'm driving the YouTube channel.
Like Grand Theft Auto.
No.
Except I can't crash the car. I'm playing this in expert mode.
There will be none of that. I'm just going to drive all the viewers around the corner here. Give them a nice berm effect. Oh, we're going to hear it pin turn.
Yep, I gotta be careful. There's a river down there.
There's some interesting stuff out on the side of this hill. Not sure what's on the other side of that, but it's pretty neat.
Alright, car.
Is the wind kicking up?
Yeah, it's picking up. I could feel it start to drift, make the car drift a little bit. Alright, we're going up.
5,300 feet. Alright, we're gonna climb a bit and then we'll turn this back on. So we just went through a produce checkpoint.
Yeah.
They
She checked my cooler, asked me if I had any other produce, asked me if I had plants with soil in them or whatever. She checked my trunk, And then she said, have a nice day. And I said, what? I mean, well, I didn't say that to her, but I thought, what? That's crazy. What am I going to do with a potted plant? Introduce alien species that our tires will already introduce? Anyway, I am now traveling behind a fire truck, or some sort of fire truck thing. And you see trucks along the sides, and they're
putting on chains.
Right. And I have a good friend who often likes to go to Lake Tahoe, and I thought that Lake Tahoe was kind of like a summery, you know, like there's a lake type of, I don't know, vacation-y sort of spot. And here it is, a freaking winter wonderland in the middle of April. Forget it. I get enough winter in Minnesota, thank you. Ooh, Donner Pass.
Donner Pass Road.
Ah, so we must be getting close. But
you can tell we're much more excited now than we were in Nevada.
Yeah.
Because that got kind of old.
Yeah, so we decided going.
Nothing against you, Nevada. You were just kind of slow and big.
We decided that snow would be a good idea.
So we get some tired chain shots here.
What is all this?
Check out the wheels on these guys.
What are we gonna do? Oh, there are cars with chains on them too.
Yep.
Woo! Oh, danger! Danger! What is going on?
Everything's slowing down.
I don't understand.
Donner State Park, next exit.
Yeah, but like, why is everyone?
Man,
trying
all
to
these chains have got to
merge here?
rip the heck.
But why is everyone trying to merge here?
Don't know.
I'm super confused, everybody. Super confused.
Hello, everyone. This is the beautiful sound of chains on your tires going 30 miles an hour through a mountain pass.
That cost how much?
Wow.
$75.
75 bucks for chains.
$75. I'm glad this truck is going slow. Otherwise, I'd be really annoying. But I want to go this slow because the guy said I can't go faster than 30 miles an hour with these chains on my tires. So I will not go faster than 30 miles an hour with these chains on my tires. But $75, and then the gas at that station was $4.59 a gallon.
Feel Addie's pain.
I am glad we are zombie prepared though, because I have coats, I have extra blankets, I have flashlights, and I even have, well, I didn't bring the snow shovel, so maybe I wasn't as prepared as I could have been. But you know what I mean.
And if all goes terribly wrong, I'm eating Chinese for dinner tonight.
Hey, worst place ever.
Oh, this is not fun.
You know, you actually probably could make these chains yourself.
All I know is that the gas station that sells these chains right at the head of the pass is making a fortune.
Bank. She's like, yeah, so $75 and $25 for labor. What? It's not cool. Well, either way, I am thankful for my road buddy, Mr. Truck here, who is not going more than, I don't know how these people are going with chains more than 30 miles an hour.
They have snow tires, not
I want
chains.
snow tires now. Wait, how do they know I don't have snow tires?
Because you have Minnesota tires, all weather, just normal tires.
What's wrong with that? All weather. Weather, snow. Snow is weather.
Yeah, well, evidently not up to their standards.
Well, anyway, I asked the lady inside if weather, like how bad it was, and she said it was pretty bad. She had come down it in the morning, and she said there were a lot of spin outs and a lot of accidents and a lot of people sliding. So my question is it ice or is it snow?
We'll find out.
Yeah, we will.
We'll keep you guys up to date.
Should I put my hazards on?
I don't know.
I'll do it just for shits and giggles. There. Because people don't bother those with hazard lights.
rock slide area. So we've been at this a while, and we're at 7,200 feet.
Yep.
We've got to be fairly high up in the pass, because Donner Pass itself is at like 7,000 and some
56.
change. Yeah.
Yep. So, welcome. I'm trying to figure out why my buddy is moving to the side. I've been following this truck for the past, I don't know, while now, because he's a safe, big truck, and he goes within the speed limit, and he has been keeping me shielded from everything, so I have been following him.
Donner Summit.
Alright, I think I'm going to go to the right hand. My big buddy is not following the speed limit anymore.
Alright, so
Downgrades next 40 miles. I will say this, I think that this is a silly amount of snow to require chains for. It's barely a dusting in Minnesota. I was expecting at least 2 to 3 inches. But at least now I have chains for my car. Although, do they allow chains in Minnesota?
don't know.
You know, they probably don't. Just my luck. Again, $75. Neutered.
Hello, eBay.
Neutered at the... And you know how you say it? You say, chains. Good for getting through Donner Pass. That's how you sell it on eBay.
Yep. Going through Donner Pass.
Yep.
Save yourself a couple bucks.
Well, I
Lightly used chains.
lightly used chains. I hope my tires are okay. I'm not quite sure how to get them off yet. But
It's a horrendous noise. Tell you what.
we're working on it.
So it basically looks like a summer day in Minnesota here. Yeah.
I know. Not been to it. Not been to it. But why anybody would want the hassle of doing this is beyond me. This is psychotic.
We're not going home this route. We're going the southern
No,
route. So
thank goodness.
we won't have to go through this again.
This is unnecessary precautions for not slipping and sliding. I think people should just drive slower. Is it that bad? Just drive slower, folks. California, you have neutered me. How do you welcome me this way? All right.
They try to take our fruit,
They did.
and then they put chains on us,
Ah.
and then they
Freedom.
pretend like this is snow.
This is nothing. Nothing. It's a sugary coating on a donut.
I think you're convincing everybody, Eddie.
Just saying. $75.
All right, this is gonna take forever because we gotta go 30. We'll check back in with you guys.
Yes. See you soon.
Snow tires. Bleh. I think the road just dropped the baseline. Donner dubstep.
Donner dubstep. Wow.
Wow, that's some low bass. That's like 2 hertz. The whole car's vibrating.
Hydraulics, baby.
Garage scene, eat your heart out.
Welcome to Zombie Tech, a show where we talk to scientists, engineers, and inventors about the
This is not Zombie
about the
Tech.
technologies needed to survive the inevitable Donner Pass collapse. Wait, you're supposed to say
We got the chains off.
he's Whisker. I'm Maddie.
No more crazy noise, and we're actually driving at a fairly good clip now.
Yep.
This is like typical Minnesota roads here. I mean, minus the mountains surrounding you, but yeah.
This is nothing. And I asked the guy, I asked the guy who took the chains off for us, I was like, it's not really that bad up there, is it? And he's like, no, but there was a flurry scare. A flurry scare? Flurry scare. Anyway, I took inventory of all the stuff that we had and realized we actually had enough for about a week of survival. And, yeah.
And that's without having to eat each other's arms or something.
In Donner Pass.
I did bite Eddie's hand earlier, just because, you know.
Yeah, just because he had to say he did in Donner Pass. Did he eat his entire family?
I don't know, you'll have to look it up.
Oh.
It was a whole bunch of people that went up there. And not all of them came back down.
Oh, that's awkward.
They were trapped on the other side all winter long.
What other side? That side?
The east side, yeah. We're on the
just
west
came
side of it now.
I see. So about an hour before we hit Rockland, maybe? Or maybe it's still an hour and a half. Hour? I'd say since we
about an hour.
came out of Reno a while back.
Alright, we're going to concentrate on driving because it's wet.
Yep.
We'll be back.
See ya.
Welcome to sunny, warm California.
Huzzah! Looks like sun tanning. What?
Yeah, we're going to the beach here in a second.
And if by beach you mean hypothermia. Yeah. 35 degrees outside. No snow, no ice. But plenty.
Oh, there's snow.
Is there? Well, that's actually mostly just mist from the truck in front of us.
The hillsides are covered in the stuff.
Oh yeah, true. That's why I said hypothermia would be the best bet. Brake check area. Oh, I don't need to get my brakes checked. They are working just like I think. Anyway, good warning for those who have to go through Donner Pass. I don't know if we're truly through it just yet.
We're still on the way down.
Yeah, it seems like
We're at 5,400 feet or so.
Yep.
According to the satellites, anyway.
It looks like all the trucks have to stop at some point for a brake check. So I am going to do just that. Thank you, truck buddy. I appreciated your accompaniment. We'll keep going.
Wonder how long it's going to take to get out of these mountains.
I'm hoping very soon. If for no other reason than I hate driving next to trucks. It's like a road claustrophobia, you know? I try not to stay in their blind spot, well, like their right or left blind spot, and I also try not to stay right next to them. Dense fog ahead, please reduce speed, it says.
Alright, let's get foggy.
Foggy with it. Na.
Oh, 5,000 feet drop in a matter of minutes. My head is going to explode. It sucks.
We're still behind our buddy truck.
It's actually kind of starting to look like California out here.
Yep.
It's only been about a half hour, and we've been going down the whole time. We're approaching 2,000 feet elevation.
Yep.
Rockland's not too far ahead.
20, 30 miles, I'd say.
Yeah.
As long as we can find our hotel, we'll be able to see everybody.
So, yeah, this looks more like California. Somewhat northern California, but California.
Yep.
I don't see any girls in bikinis, so I don't think we're in that part.
No, not yet. We'll get there. Colfax Grass Valley.
Alright. I'm gonna have to eat some trail mix before my head pops open.
Maybe it'll pop open full of trail mix. And now that I am not driving, I can be the one who operates the camera.
Yep.
Welcome to the car. It is at a stop, and it is at Staybridge. I wish I could show you, but there are two big old white vans right next to me, so I can't. But it's kind of behind a strip mall, which is a little weird.
It's not where we put hotels in the Midwest.
No. But
it's in between a highway and some strip malls here.
Yeah. But I won't judge. We are here safe, and we are going to unload and unpack, and hopefully this rain will slow down by tomorrow.
All right, it's time for some expo.
Ciao!
Bye.
We post videos all the time, so don't forget to subscribe. And follow us on Twitter at TYMKRS.